Once upon a time, before the rivers carved their paths and the forest grew tall, there was a man named Gikuyu. He was alone in the vast wilderness, searching for a place to call home. The world was young, the sky stretched endlessly above, and the earth beneath him was still fresh with the breath of creation. For many days and nights, Gikuyu wandered, his feet carrying him over hills, across valleys, and through great open plains. He drank from the streams and slept beneath the stars, but no place felt like home. His heart longed for something more, a land where he could build, plant, and belong. Then one day as he walked through the land, a great wind stirred the trees, and a voice, deep, powerful, and wise, rolled down from the sky like distant thunder. "Gikuyu," the voice called, "look before you." Startled, Gikuyu lifted his gaze, his eyes following the voice's command. Before him stretched a land more beautiful than any he had seen. Lush green hills, rivers that shimmered under the sun, valleys deep with rich dark soil, and forests filled with towering trees. Then he saw the source of the voice. High above, rising like a throne into the heavens, stood Kirinyaga, Mount Kenya, its snow-capped peak touching the sky. The voice of God, the great creator, echoed once more. "This is your home," Ngai declared. "Go and settle here, tend to the land, and I will always watch over you from Kirinyaga." Gikuyu fell to his knees, overwhelmed with gratitude. This land, this paradise, had been given to him by Ngai himself. He vowed to honor it, to live in harmony with its rivers, forests, and creatures. And so he descended from the mountain slopes and built his first home beneath the shelter of a Mugumo tree, the sacred fig tree that would one day become a symbol of his people. For many seasons, he lived alone, working the land as Ngai had commanded. He planted millets and yams, shaped his home from the earth, and watched the birds nest in the trees. But his heart was lonely. The beauty of the land was not enough. He longed for someone to share it with. One evening, as the sun dipped below the hills and the sky burned in hues of orange and purple, Gikuyu sat beneath the great Mugumo tree. His heart heavy, he raised his voice to the heavens. "Ngai, you have given me a beautiful land, but I have no one to share it with." For a moment, there was only silence, the gentle whisper of the wind in the leaves, then a soft breeze stirred the air, curling around him like a comforting embrace. As he turned to look, he saw something or someone standing before him. She was radiant, her presence as warm as the rising star, her form graceful like the rivers that wound through the valleys. Her eyes held the wisdom of the earth, and her hands, though soft or strong, made to shape, to build, to create. She was Mumbi, the one sent to him by Ngai. Gikuyu rose to his feet, his heart filling with joy. He knew at once that she was meant to be by his side, not just as his wife, but as his equal, the mother of a great nation yet to be born. Together they lived in harmony, tending the land that Ngai had blessed them with. They planted and harvested, built and nurtured, watching the seasons turn. Under the shade of the Mugumo tree, they prayed and gave thanks, knowing that Ngai watched over them from the peak of Kirinyaga. And then, as time passed and the earth continued its endless cycle of renewal, Mumbi bore Gikuyu 9 beautiful daughters. But that, dear listener, is another tale for another time. The story of the 9 daughters of Mumbi and how they became the mothers of a great nation, the Kikuyu nation.